wait.
All of you!
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Well, that was fun while it lasted, wasn't it? Absolutely shocking. So, Sunderland have suffered our first defeat and our first drop points of the season at the hands of Plymouth, who themselves picked up their first win in the league, and yeah, we didn't deserve anything from that match at all. We were absolutely shocking. Even in the first half, it wasn't really great. Like we can pretend that, oh yeah, we were in control of the match, of the first half. Even still, you could tell we were sloppy, giving the ball away too easily. It wasn't a great game at all. And to be fair, Plymouth, they really did step up in the second half, and ultimately they deserved the win. You can't deny it. They fully deserved it, and yeah, it just wasn't great at all. So we're going on to the two teams. Starting off with Plymouth, they had Daniel Grimshaw on goal, Joe Edwards, Connell Shucks, Lewis Gibson, Barry Mummer the back four, Adam Randall, Doggo Giabi, Morgan Whitaker, Callum Wright, Ibrahim Sissoko and Michael Abafemi. Sunderland had Anthony Patterson, Trey Hume, Dan Ballard, Luke O'Nien, Dennis Serkin, Chris Rigg, Dan Neal, Job, Pat Roberts, Romain Mundell and Eliezer Mayenda. So his bench, Plymouth had Rami Al-Haj, Ryan Hardy, Brendan Galloway, Adam Forshaw, Jordan Horton and Marco Morossi, Victor Paulson, Nathaniel Ogbeta and Mustafa Bundu. Sunderland had Alan Brown, Wilson Isidore, Simon Moore, Chris Meffam, Leo Hayelder, Milan Alexic, Nazari Rusin, Tom Watson and Trey Ogden-C. Yeah, again, the first half, it went fine, I suppose, for us, because we were 1-0 up with it. We did take the game for the first half out, but you can just tell it wasn't quite the same as the first four games. You know, we didn't look as great, you know, or when we keep our shape. You know, Plymouth, with the couple opportunities that they did have, they were breaking through a bit too easily, I thought. And at the same time, as we were going forward, we definitely looked a lot sharp as well. The first half, you know, Mundell had a couple of opportunities where, you know, Galgi maybe should have tried and put the ball across to Mayenda in the box. Because then obviously there were a couple of times where Mayenda was there, you know, in a good position, but Mundell just didn't really look to pass to him, which is a little bit frustrating, I suppose. But then it was also took the lead, and you know, you can fucking argue about the penalty. To be fair, it's, yeah, although I think we definitely got away with one a little bit there. Obviously, Rigg, I think Rigg probably did feel a little tap from the defender to go down, but he definitely went down a little bit too easy there. I think, but you know, great penalty from Roberts. You know, getting his first goal. I think it was nearly 18 months since he last scored a goal, which is mental. But yeah, great penalty for me. He was trying to keep it the wrong way. And then from there, we continued to press. We had some good bit of football there. Plymouth just didn't really look very good. I'll be blunt. Didn't look that great in the first half. But yeah, like the last 5 minutes or so, Plymouth started to really play a bit more. You're thinking, okay, you know, we just need to try and see out this first half, get in the half time, and then regroup for the second half. But yeah, we didn't do that at all, because second half it was all Plymouth. Like literally, they came out with all guns blazing in that second half, and then yeah, we didn't fucking wake up at all. And yeah, it was Plymouth who got the equaliser, and it was through another own goal. I mean, it just, again, poor defending. You know, the goal was coming. Patterson actually made a good save, but then Dan Ballard, I think he was just running in, and then he couldn't stop himself, fucking just cannon the ball in, make it 1-1. And then you'd think from there, surely, you know, that would actually wakes up a little bit, you know, perks up a bit, but it didn't. If anything, we just continued just to sit back. I don't know why we were. Plymouth just had all the ball. Mundell and Edwards had a little bit of hanky-panky on the left hand side there. And you know, I'll be honest with you, right? I don't want this to come across as me being salty anyways. So Plymouth fans, if you are watching this video, this is not me being salty. It's just what I thought at the time and what I still think now. For me, I'm shocked that Joe Edwards managed to escape the yellow card for that little incident on the touchline there. I mean, to be fair, I don't know what happened at first. I thought Edwards dragged him back down for some reason, but then it looks like Mundell may have definitely gone into him a little bit as well. But yeah, no, just the fact that Edwards managed to escape the yellow card for that was bizarre for me. I don't know how he did it, and for some fucking reason, the bloody centre half got booked for some. I don't know what he did. He got booked. Obviously Mundell got booked for it as well. But for me, Edwards should have been booked for that. I don't know how he escaped a yellow card for that, but is what it is. Doesn't really change anything there. But yeah, we just didn't really get going. Our midfield was being overrun. Like, I'll be honest, like, I'll talk about this more later on. But for me, I just forced that without Alan Brown didn't look very safe and secure midfield. We're definitely getting overrun a lot. I didn't think we were too great, to be fair. And then Dan Ballard, top off this afternoon, he made another fucking massive mistake. Again, it should have been a fucking easy clearance, but he manages to fucking trip over the ball. And then the player manages to get past him, and Dan Ballard, like, he's will obviously Ballard has to take him out, otherwise he's probably going to be score anyway. But yeah, really, really poor from Dan Ballard, who's usually a very, very composed defender, but he had an absolute nightmare. And I don't know what the fuck happened to him. He was absolutely atrocious today, obviously all over the place. And then Ryan Hardy converts a penalty, pretty similar to Roberts' penalty in the first half. But he then converts it away when I bring on Isidore for Meander as well. Meander, to be fair, didn't get too involved. I mean, I thought he had a couple of decent runs, but just wasn't really getting utilised very often. Bring Isidore on, then bring on Brendan Galloway. I don't know how he's fucking still playing at fucking championship level, but he is. And we do actually get the equaliser through Wayne Mundell, who was getting a lot of pelts on the Plymouth fans there, and it was pretty funny because literally fucking Joe Edwards was being the end of the man of the match, and then literally like 5 seconds later, fucking Mundell make fucking equaliser, which was pretty good. And then like from there until like the 90th minute or so, we actually looked like very dangerous. Obviously, Isidore had 1 or 2 opportunities there. We were actually like trying to get back into the game, but then again, just stupid mistakes at the back, just sitting back, letting Plymouth come at us. And it had to be fucking Joe Edwards as well to get the goal. I mean, literally to put the cherry on top of the ice, on top of the cake, Joe Edwards had to score the winner. And Anthony Patterson, in fucking hell, man, just shocking. Makes a save, but then, oh my god, it's just disgraceful goalkeeping from Patterson, who, let's be honest, has not much to do all season. But yeah, today he was just fucking all over the place, and honestly, it was just absolutely shocking goalkeeping, really, really poor. And then I'll be pretty honest, I switched it off after that goal. I was like, oh, fucking game over, isn't it? 3-2. I switched it off because I was drained by that point, let's be honest. 3-2 defeat, first defeat of the season. Obviously we were aware that we're going to win every game, but we could at least fucking play a little bit better than what we did there, because that just wasn't great at all. So in terms of my actual thoughts for the game, I mean, I said it briefly in the before, but the first half we weren't fantastic, but I suppose like we did enough. Obviously we converted the penalty well, weren't on the up, but yeah, you could tell, we're a little bit sloppy. Human Circle weren't really trying to play off in the back. They were just trying to clear the ball as much as possibly could. They weren't really thinking. Like when you're in school and you're playing as a defender, your just first instinct is just to fucking boot it. Well, Human Circle were doing that for most of the first half, and it was just giving the ball straight back to Plymouth, which wasn't great at all. I thought our midfield looked very lackluster. I don't know. I thought Job was pretty sloppy at times. He just didn't really seem to get going. I thought he'd give the ball away needlessly at times. Dan Neil, I'll be honest, I'm going to throw this question out there now. If Dan Neil wasn't our captain, would he be starting for us? Because, I mean, in my opinion, he shouldn't have been starting today. I thought Alan Brown didn't do anything wrong against Portsmouth to be dropped. Obviously, I know all him, Rig and Job will be on international duty, but for me, Brown should have been starting today. I don't know why we brought Dan Neil back in the team. I guess I know he's the fucking captain, but for me, he didn't deserve to come back into the team. And I think today as well, didn't do anything. When made us think, what, he deserves to keep his spot. Because for me, and I said that between the first half. For me, we need to bring Brown back in for Middlesbrough next week. Because I feel it just wasn't good enough. It really wasn't good enough at all. Mundell and Roberts before had some. To be fair, them two were probably the only players who you can say had a good game. And today, obviously, Roberts took his penalty well, and then was definitely looking a lot more lively. Mundell, I thought, again, another pretty good game. Contrary to Plymouth fans' thoughts, I'm sure, but I thought he did all right. And then it's just wasn't good enough. It's like, that's just this. I don't understand what happened. Like, I get it. Okay, it's funny, the whole manager of the month fucking bullshit, and then the fact that we're playing fucking bottom of the league. The fact that fucking Wayne Rooney's comments as well. Like, it's I get it. It's funny. I get it. It's funny. I think all of us were half expecting this to happen. But I thought, would at least, actually play well. And I don't understand what happened at half time, because second half we were all over the place. We really were. Like, we weren't playing like a team who were, in the first 4 games, were really dominant, playing well, really just solid at the back. Because honestly, we were all over the place at the back. I don't know what happened, because Patterson had an absolute nightmare. 2 really sloppy goals to concede. His kicking's full of fucking shit. I'll even say in my moment, Patterson's kicking is terrible, awful. Human Cirkin, both them two just didn't really seem like they had any idea what the fuck they meant to be doing. As before, just constantly giving the ball away needlessly when it didn't have to. And Dan Ballard again, he's usually the main defender. He was awful. Just made a mistake with let the fucking penalty. Scored a fucking own goal the first, like Luke O'Neill was our best defender today, which isn't really saying much. I'll be honest, because I don't think he did too well. Because I don't really remember O'Neill doing much in the game at all, and it just wasn't good enough. And I'm aware I'm sounding like an ungrateful fan because of what I've done so well up to this point, but I can accept fucking losing a game of football, but not when we're playing that badly. And that's alright, against a team who, first of all, being managed by Wayne Rooney, who, no offense Plymouth fans, but it's common knowledge that he's the worst manager in the fucking league, right? It's not exactly fucking me being salty. It's common knowledge that he's a shocking manager. And against a team who hadn't won a game so far, and even the first half didn't look great. I mean, we should be not only winning games against teams who are struggling, but arguably against the Plymouth team who've been conceding quite a few goals as well. Put them to the sword, and we just didn't do that at all. And honestly, to be fair, if you had no idea about football and you watched that game, you would have thought it would have been the complete opposite, where Plymouth were the top team in the league and we were near the bottom. Because Plymouth in the second half were absolutely relentless. They were absolutely relentless, and they looked more like what we have. They had the structure. They were defending well at the back. At times, Edwards just didn't give Mundell any sort of space at all. We had to play back round. We were just letting Plymouth just fucking roll all over us. We really, it just wasn't good enough at all. And yeah, against fucking Middlesbrough next week, where, let's be honest, we never do well against Middlesbrough because we never fucking turn up for that game. I hope Reggie fucking drills in players the fact that they weren't good enough for all they did, that they're absolutely atrocious. And hope next week, we'll at least play better than what that was, because that was just absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Yeah, it's, I've not missed doing like a rant type video. I really haven't. I've enjoyed watching us play some nice football and winning games often. But that was absolutely unforgivable for me. Not unforgivable, but it wasn't good enough. It really wasn't good enough. And we've got some pretty tough games coming in. We've got Borough next we've got Watford to play, we've got Derby and Oxford, both in form, Leeds as well. Like for me, like in our next 5-6 games, like this was like the one game where you think, we've got to be taking 3 points here. We've got none. Like our next fucking 4 games are fucking tough. We've got to fucking start playing like we were before. So hopefully this is just a little blip, but I'll have to wait and see, I suppose. But that's it. That's gonna be it for me for today's video. I've been drawn on for much longer than what I need to be. Hope you guys enjoyed this rant, I suppose. Yeah, see you next week.